Oh boy, did I had it wrong. How many times did you say that to yourself? You meet someone, or you go into a partnership with someone, or you meet a friend, and you have these expectations and you think we're on a roll, we connect, there's honesty and integrity. And then the wheels fall off. What happened? I know it's so difficult to not take the emotions and put it aside. The truth is, we have to understand any emotion that provokes, or let me explain it differently. So you are angry at that person, you're disappointed at that person because you've had an expectation of that person, you've expected them to live up to something which you perceive they can do. Shall I say that again? Of course not. What we've done is that we've expected that person to be truthful. We've expected that person to be like yourself. Maybe you've expected that person to also be kind, or also be too truthful, or also being energetic, or also being positive about something you've decided to do. And now they're not. So if we ourselves cannot even control our own emotions the way we feel 100%. So how do you think you're going to control another person doing things the way you want them to do? And then be angry at them because they haven't lived up to your expectations. So whose issue is it really? Think about it. You might say, no, that's not the way you need to talk about it. I know exactly why I'm angry at that person right now. That person deceived me. Okay, so let me explain to you. Did they really deceive you? Or are they just being true to who they are? And you failed to see who they really are. Or you chose not to see who they are because you liked them. It was comfortable to be in that relationship. It was easier to think that they could come aboard. Or would you rather say that you were really looking at them the wrong way around? We want to perceive people from our point of view. And then we want to get angry because we perceive them from our point of view. And we want to get angry because they are not living up to what we've expected them to do. So whose issue is it really? It's your own issue. You want to be angry, basically, at yourself. You want to be angry at your own expectation of someone else. How can they live up to an expectation which I didn't even know you had from them? And even if you did, how do you know if they can live up to that? That's right. So now it takes me to the next part of this. Besides the fact that I have been disappointed, I had it all wrong. Maybe I was just in a comfort zone, or I didn't want to see the red flags. But now it becomes my issue. So now I feel I want to take it personal. I want to take it as, what did I do wrong? I want to take it as a negative and decide not to trust people again. Whose issue is it? Shouldn't you make that decision that it's not personal? They lived up to who they are. I recall I had a friend, and we were over 8 years friends, and we really went through thick and thin together. She went with me through the troubled times. I went through with her through troubled times. As a matter of fact, I thought she could be equivalent to one of my sisters. And then, when I least expected and needed it most, she turned on me. Now I can go either, oh poor pitiful me, what happened to me? Look what she did. Or I can reflect in honesty. And what is the honesty? My perception, I had it all wrong. My perception, my way of doing things, my way of living, my expectation need to be adjusted. And I can only take myself to blame, not someone else. How long do you want to blame someone else for your own action? No matter what people do, although it's their actions, you create the action from within. It's not about I had it all wrong. I need to start living a life where my expectations is about me and not other people. When I start living a life of exploration instead of expectation, life changes. So anybody I meet with, anybody I have a relationship with, whether it's business, personal, or in a private capacity, which is very important, need to understand, it became an exploration instead of an expectation. I don't expect anything of anyone anymore. Because think about it, even to expect anything from myself is sometimes a bit dodgy. You wake up this morning, you don't feel so enthusiastic. What happened to the expectation? I've expected to be energetic this morning and I wake up this morning with a cold. So how much more do you want to expect from anybody else? But when I wake up with exploration, what is today going to hold? What just happened with my disappointment? I cannot be disappointed because everything I see is a new adventure. It's something I know I need to adjust and take as it comes. When was the last time you had something wrong? And the moment we realize it's not about having something wrong, it's where did I put my expectation? Change expectation to exploration, and your life will change. Trust me. Why don't you go and visit my website, lizettevolkwyn.com, and tell me, when did you make the decision of changing expectation to exploration, and how that changed your life? I am Lizette Volkwyn, living life beyond the obvious.